continue our unexpected sailing adventures in Croatia, we actually get to raise the canvas, vamp up the rigging to achieve more speed, and invade medieval Milna. All on a catamaran with 6 people we never met. We started off the day in Luka Soline, having just been at Hvar for the International Spartan Race. Check out that episode, it's visually inspiring. The bay is a favorite among sailors because not only is it picturesque with a sandy bottom for anchoring in 3 meters of water, 9 feet, but there are little hiking trails for exercise, and it's only 25-minute sail from Hvar.
Not to mention, it is also a welcome escape from the rolling seas when it gets a bit windy outside.
Whoa, just missed that flock of seagulls. Luckily, I ran.
Oh boy. Insert eye roll emoji.
Take a look at me now. Against all odds, we got to raise the sail.
You know you're pushing it with the 80s music illusions, right?
Yeah, push it. Push it real good.
The sailing was some of the best that we'd had to that point. 12 to 16 knots of wind and a low sea state of about 0.5 meters, that's 2 to 3 feet at best, we were really cruising. And since Rocket Ralph was up on the flybridge with us, you know the sails were precisely trimmed for speed.
It's truly amazing. The wind 16 knots in here, 13 to 16. Right on the other side of the point ahead, nothing. Jeez.
The sailing conditions were so good, we even got to try out some new techniques to get better performance out of the catamaran.
That's my go.
Woo! So when you've got yachting racers on board, you do everything to try to make it go faster. So he's created a new way to pull down like a barber haul. 4-6. Hey!
Hey! Why not? Which side of this sailboat should I go on? Which side of the sky should I use? This way or that?
Right
Maybe this. Right. This way. Is he moving? That sailboat?
Captain Mojo was persuaded to take the helm and bring us into port. She did a mighty fine job, so ladies, just do it. Your marriage-like relationship will last longer. As we entered the harbor, I was so busy with lines I didn't notice this really neat swimming area. The cordoned-off zone was marked with a statue holding the line. Very neat, functional artwork.
If you are looking for a quaint old European village with all the amenities, this is for you and why we were here.
Whoa, another seagull.
Squirrel much? Milna is a village and municipality on the western side of the island of Brač, and in the 2011 census, the municipality had a total population of 1,034.
But oh, the population has now gone down to 931, as young people are moving to Zagreb, where the action is. What a great shower that was.
Such a difference when it's off the boat and you have space and lots of warm water, and yeah, it's good.
It's great. And now we're going to explore the town of Milna, Croatia. As you can see, it's quite tropical. I understand there's little bakeries, stores, and I bet you there might even be a church or two.
Oh my goodness. Maybe some cats. We've
Stay
already seen
tuned.
a couple, but maybe there'll be more.
Stay tuned and find out.
The village was settled in the 16th century by shepherds from Nerežišća.
They must have been looking to escape to the wild city life too.
Oh boy. The Serenio family had St. Mary's built in 1519, which was then turned over to the parish in 1646. In 1746, the present-day Church of Our Lady of Annunciation,
Say that 5 times fast.
was constructed around the old church in the shape of a basilica, being Greek for royal court.
While there are several altars depicting New Testament scenes, the main altar has marble statues of St. Joseph and St. Jerome, the guy who translated the Bible into Latin.
The organ was made by the then famous Venetian brothers, Augustin and Anton Calido, in 1822. We've seen their organs in previous videos.
Oh, I'm sure you have. You can play my piano, but don't touch my organ.
You know, back then you could go to jail for saying things like that in a church, right?
Ah, jail. 3 squares a day. Time for a snack. Hold on. Lesson learned. If you want pizza, get pizza. I didn't. That decision will haunt me.
But there were delicious baguettes, scones, and pastries.
Not the same as having pizza. So they had chocolate, vanilla, and pomegranate. And what did you get?
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate. Let's see this happen.
Yum.
Is it working?
It's working. Yum.
Nice.
Nice little sweet treat in the afternoon.
Remember when we were in Beckway and we were talking about how if everybody in these little villages put in the effort to make it really cruiser friendly, nice walkways, nice dinghy docks, etc. This is what we're talking about right here.
Look at these beautiful walkways, really nice and wide.
Yeah, so cars and bikes don't nail you.
Places for your tender and yacht to tie up to and easily get in and out of.
You ended your sentence with a preposition.
Really?
Just saying, but like a long marriage, the fun is done. And we have a bit of work to do today, so back to the boat. So when you're on a charter with 8 people, you get the pleasure of 10 days of garbage and recycling. Let's find out if there is recycling. Oh, look at that. I do see recycling. This ain't the Caribbean. Well, I had to walk half a block carrying the 2 big, heavy garbage bags full of recycling and garbage for the past 10 days. You know what? They've got recycling, and it's a good thing to do, because if we can keep all of that out of the waterways, we're going to be much better off. So since this is a charter boat, we don't have the pleasure of having our own desalinator. Whenever we find a marina, we top out on water as much as we can. Sailing is great, and as you've seen, the places are amazing. But remember, just like the game of Survivor, it is all about relationships. Not just being there, but being part of something bigger. Together. Thanks for subscribing, and check out this next video because we believe Leonardo da Vinci would too.